Hey, welcome everyone to another episode of the Washoe Valley Railroad route building series. We are putting in track work for the Utah and Rocky Mountain Railroad on this layout because in our fictitious world, the Utah and Rocky Mountain Railroad interchanges with the Washoe Valley Railroad. And as part of this effort, I am also going to be elevating the layout up to the 1950s so that it matches with the episodes over on the Utah Rocky Mountain, which are being modeled in the 50s on that layout. We have an iPortal already installed on this layout. That'll be our connection point to get us to jump over to the Utah and Rocky Mountain Railroad. The iPortal for the Utah and Rocky Mountain will be located south of Boise. There's an area at that part of the layout with a reversing loop and a regular portal, so that'll be where I put the iPortal. Because what I'm modeling on that piece of track leaving Boise to the south are trains that are headed for Nevada, which is where this layout is modeled. So it all kind of links together. Now, in the last episode, we finished up our interchange yard, and I realized afterwards I hadn't put any switch levers in. Nice. So let's get some switch levers here, and we can get that in before I forget. It's always embarrassing to start a session when you're trying to film things and you don't have the switches set up properly. And so we're fixing that right now. Nice. Today is all about putting in the industries. And so that's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to doing that. It's always fun to put that stuff in. Once we get the industries in, we will be working on upgrading the town into the 1950s. Let's get these all fixed. There we go. And then this one needs to go like that. That goes like that. And these are all like that. Okay, so we've got the yard fixed. And now over here, last episode, we put in our passenger terminal. I didn't want something big down here just because of the size of the town of Brunner. And so this is a small town. It's not a big metropolis, so I didn't think they needed a big, huge Union station. And so here's our passenger facility. They can make use of both tracks, but I wanted to put the freight depot over here, so we'll have to put in some sort of an access road when I upgrade the streets and everything here. And the other thing we did was we put in this spur, and this spur is what's going to take us to our industries. And so I'm going to plant the industries along this track work here so that we can start building the town. And I see something here that this is a scale. So I'm going to throw him over here, and we can figure out what we want to do with him because he probably, I don't know if he'd be over here. Maybe he should be because you'd be weighing freight cars. So maybe we can figure out someplace over here for that. Okay, so let's get started. I saw, and well, you know, let's get some AI assistance here. What in northern Nevada, what are some suggestions for industries that the Utah and Rocky Mountain Railroad can service? Gold mine literally and operationally. Okay, now the Washoe Valley is pretty much handling the mining and ore concentrates, so I'm not going to worry about that. I'm not going to do lumber and forest. We primarily have that in the URM layout. This looks like something we could do. I don't know about military logistics. That may, well, you know, 1950s, I guess you could. This looks like we could put in maybe a warehouse or something that would service the military. Again, the Washoe Valley is handling the minerals and ores. Let's see, geothermal plants, natural gas. Warehousing and transload centers. Intermodal. For the 1950s, we probably would model trailer on flat car. Chemical and reagent supply. Now that we could do. I have actually... see if we can get it to come up. I have a chemical. It's a SAP. There it is. Yeah, so we could put him out here. Look at that. Why don't we put him like this? There we go. Okay, so what else do we have? Where's my cheat sheet here? Yeah, let's see. There was a talc plant that I thought might be fun. Let's take a look at this. This is a little tiny thing. We could put some sidings in for this. Let's go out. Let's see, power plant. Oh, here's a cement plant. Yeah. Aluminum plant. It's a little too modern. There we go. Let's grab that. That looks interesting. These are all plants. I want a plant. Leaching plant. What is that? Part of a copper mine. I grab that. That might be something we can use to service with Washoe. There we go. Okay. Chemical. I think this is that plant we just downloaded. Yeah, I wonder. Actually, let's put some track in. Let's see what happens. I'm just curious. Just seeing if we can use this. Yeah, look at that. Nice. I think we might be able to use that. Let's take this over to our da, da, da. And trying to figure out where we could put this guy. Let's see. Let's put him closer to the road. And him, we can put like this. Maybe over here like that. Or over here like that. Have like a little parking area, and you could have the tracks jog. We could point him like this so that they curve. That would add some interest. So maybe something like that. All right, let's look for some other items. What else can we do here? Let's see, I need a warehouse. So a warehouse of some sort. Warehouse. What do these look like? Oh, I like that. That's nice. Okay, so let's see what we have. I don't think I'm going to use these. There we go. Okay. Didn't get much building done, but we've picked out some industries. Nice. Here, let's go ahead and so we can at least say we did something. Okay. This here, straighten that out. Yeah. There we go. Okay. There's that. Up. There's that. And there we go. We have our first industry in place, and we'll continue to work through this. We're running out of time. We're about 20 seconds or so. We're going to be out of time. Nice. So I may make this warehouse our military one. That looks kind of military-ish, doesn't it? And that is all we have for this episode of the Washoe Valley route building. In our next episode, we will continue to build the industries out along this spur and get this all set up with servicing roads and parking lots and things of that nature. And once we have the industries in place, that's when we're going to move over into the town and start bringing the town up to 1950. This will be the first town we do that. I want to be very careful as I go through the Washoe Valley because I don't want to bring everything up to date, because some of these are real small towns. And it's my feeling that they may, in the 1950s, look like they did back in the late 1800s, early 1900s, when this layout appears to have been modeled originally. So with that said, that's where we're going to leave things. If you like this type of content, please, I encourage you to subscribe to the channel. Your subscription is free, and it helps to make sure that this type of content remains on YouTube. You can help us grow the audience by liking the episode. If you have comments or suggestions, please make them. I do review the comments and will respond. And if you'd like to be notified when the next episode becomes available, hit the bell and make your selection from the menu. And with that, we'll see you on the next one.